Texas Congressman Roger Williams. So, Congressman, I'd like to start with what we expect on the other side of the Capitol today in the Senate. Senate voting down the War Powers Resolution, House taking that up today. What do you think is going to happen this afternoon?
I think we're going to vote to give President Trump the latitude he needs to run this conflict that we have going on right now across the world, actually. So I don't think there'll be a problem. I think the Senate did the right thing last night.
So before we get into the midterms there in Texas, I'd also like to bring up the DHS shutdown. So a new DHS funding bill will be voted on today in the House, largely identical to the one back in January. What do you think happens today? And also, with what's going on right now in Iran, how much is it needed to continuously fund DHS?
Well, we did appropriations. We need to fund DHS. I mean, they're trying to go after ICE, and you've reported the story many times. ICE is already funded.
Yeah.
We're holding other agencies like the Coast Guard by, holding them hostage. We need to get it passed. We need to move on. And it's pretty simple. We voted on it. We'll vote it on it again, and we'll pass it again.
So I want to move over to the politics now, Congressman, from your home state. Tuesday, both Senator John Cornyn, Attorney General Ken Paxton advancing to a May runoff. How do you think this impacts it? Who's got a better shot at taking down James Tallarico? What do you make of President Trump's announcement on Truth Social saying he will make an endorsement in that race soon? According to Axios, the president may be endorsing Senator Cornyn. Just your thoughts on all this.
Well, his endorsements are powerful. I mean, everybody wants to have the president's endorsement. They're two good men. They're both good friends of mine. I actually was Senator Cornyn's one of his campaign guys back when he first started to run back in almost 25 years ago now. So I know them both. They both would make a great. They both would make a great senator. And as far as the Democrats, the guy they nominated, I mean, he's just not going to be a factor. He's going to draw some votes. But look, Texas isn't going anywhere but red. And the media, the liberal media, reports that it's changing, it's this and that. We're going red. We're a very conservative state. We're going to be that way for a long, long time. And, the Democrats need to understand that. So I feel good about what we saw. I feel good about how we're going to do in November and continue to move on with the agenda that the people want.
So you're saying despite if it's Cornyn or Paxton, you believe Tallarico has no shot to flip that seat?
Absolutely. He has no shot. I mean, when he's anti-Israel, he's anti-illegal immigration. None of that plays well in Texas. And he wants to raise taxes. So he's got a bad message, but it's a game we got to play. We'll suit up and we'll win.
Do you worry that this race might suck away resources from other targeted areas like, say, North Carolina's Senate race or in some of the other very close races?
Well, I mean, anytime you have a runoff, you attract more assets. There's no question. If we didn't have a runoff, a lot of the money that's going in Texas now would go other places. But we'll see what happens with President Trump's endorsement. I know that the factor is that whoever doesn't get the endorsement, a lot of people want them to back out. But we'll see what happens. But I'm just telling you, Texas isn't going anywhere but red. Tallarico has no chance in winning.
Sitting next to another Texan here, I think her words would be, God bless Texas.
Yes, absolutely. Texas
God bless
Congressman.
Texas. And don't mess with Texas.
That's right. Don't mess with Texas. Texas Congressman Roger Williams, always great having you with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Information. Truth is freedom. Is Newsmax. It's real news for real people.